Alright y'all, what is up? We are out here on a new river doing completely new water today. An absolutely beautiful river. It's pretty famous for its smallmouth fishing. It's the St. Croix up on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Like I said, I've never done this before. I don't know what to expect other than a beautiful river full of quality smallmouth. We're gonna be trying to figure out the bite today. Haven't been out here. We're in a post spawn, should be a summer bite. So I'm really looking forward to finding some aggressive fish. We'll slow down if we have to, but we're gonna start, of course, throwing some topwater and throwing a fluke around, things like that. Things that we can float down through some current, hoping to find some fish in the current. I'm really looking forward to that bite. Anyway, I don't have much to say. It is hopefully going to be a fun day. So let's go ahead and get fishing. Let's get to it, guys. Let's see what this new water has for us. We got 80 degrees something today. We're gonna have sun, clear skies. It should be just a straight up summer bite. We saw tons of wildlife this morning. Saw deer and turkeys, bobcats, everything. So the animals are moving. I'm hoping that translates into the fish moving. This river right now is just beautiful. The water's clear. We got rocky bottom. We got grass places, shade, slack lines. I mean, what more can you ask for? This is a smallmouth playground. Just saw something there. I think this is going to be one of those rivers where the fish are just going to be spread out pretty much anywhere. They're not necessarily going to be tucked towards the bank. There may not be a whole lot of cover and play on the bank anyway, just due to the water level. A local did tell us that it has a little more water now than just a few days prior, so that's good news. Should make our float a little bit easier. Hopefully that, though, positions the fish in some likely spots, but I'd be happy to catch them out. Center current, floating things down. Maybe throw a little wacky rig that float down in the current. But with all that said, fishing water this clear can sometimes be a challenge in the high sun because the fish can just see you from a long way away. So it may be a bomb cast kind of day, maybe a throw it out and let things float down in areas with riffles where the fish can't really see as far. Got a little swim bait on here, a little underspin. Pretty good for throwing in these riffles. Something mid-column, even though there's not a whole lot of water to work with. Good depth through here. There we go. As soon as that looked away, that might be a pike. I think it's a pike. You guys, quick look. I'm not letting that thing in the boat. Smell, bro. Ugh. All right. See you later. So what I'm noticing throughout these riffles is that there are little micro holes in certain spots, and I'm wondering if we need to try to do a better job of targeting those. I just say micro because in the context of the river, they are on the micro level. They're very small, but that little kind of dugout area behind a bigger rock or whatever it may be could be where we're gonna find it. Yeah, that was a little better fish there. I think that was a smallie. starting to get hot. I needed that. Oh man. Woo. Now my underwear wet. Knew that was gonna happen. He's not happy with my plopper in his mouth. He's floating again. I got him. Little Musky, gotta get him back. There you go. Better fish there. Come on in here. All right, we got our kind of first respectable smallie, but guys, look at that. He's missing an eye completely. Socket still there, eye's gone. Weird fish. Not quite an 18-incher, but 17 something. Good start. See you later, guy. So that fish and the one that I saw up there, which seemed to be of similar size, they were in moderate flow. They weren't out in the fast stuff. Around, obviously rock, this whole thing is rock, but kind of off to the side. Moderate flow is what I'm looking at. Other than that, I didn't really see a whole lot that they were holding to. Gotta have your wits about you in this water. Get pushed up against a rock, get turned sideways trying to fight a fish. Ain't gonna go good. Not huge there, guys, but if I had to guess, this fish isn't really too far off the spawn. Tail's a little torn up. It's obviously post-spawn, but still healing, in a little feeding mood. Not super skinny, not super fat, kind of in the middle there. I think it's probably still another about 17 and a half. Nope, that one actually goes 18. A little more even. Nice fish. That was a cool eat. Cool little fight through the rapids. I don't think so. Well, I don't know what happened. Camera turned off. 19-incher. It was perfectly in front of the camera. And that's just the summary of today. Fishing hasn't been bad, but everything has been going wrong. Literally everything. This was a nice 19-inch topwater fish. Right where it should have been. I actually circled back to make sure I get a cast on top. I was throwing a jerk bait and wasn't satisfied with my cast and my presentation. It's a good one. So I think the one thing that the bigger fish have in common for today is just that they've been located adjacent to the faster water. We had a really slow stretch where I didn't catch anything. Scott saw some, but up there was just none of this faster moving stuff. And the first set, after that long stretch of slow water, this first set of rapids with some pretty quick water, up above there, it was very similar to this rock formation, but up above there it was mostly submerged, and that's where the bigger fish was. So it's kind of my opinion that they push out into the faster stuff as needed, but that fish was in the slower stuff. It still had flow through it, and that's what I like about an area like this, is with these rocks, there are lots of little channels through which the water can flow, and the fish can set up on a lot of different positions in order to catch anything that might be washing down to them. So that was a good little spot. We're gonna look for more like that. So we've got adjacent to fast water. They're in the moderate current. Obviously they like to be around rock. This river's pretty much all rock, so not a huge surprise there. Ooh. Completely wrapped around the motor. Awesome. Came out of nowhere on that one. Feisty little guy. His mouth is pretty beat up. Really, his whole bottom side. I wonder what that's from. Oh my God, that was a giant. Clean miss. God damn it. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for today. We are at the takeout. Couldn't get another fish to finish off the day, but overall, pretty good day for new water. Can't ever be too disappointed when you catch a 19.5, some other smaller ones. Lots of fish, a little bit of diversity. Saw a whole lot of new river. That was pretty awesome. So this was a beautiful place. Not sure what the plan is for tomorrow. We may be back out here on a different section, but we'll see. Either way, I'm taking you guys with me. See you next time.